Welcome to Blinded by the Item. Happy Monday. We are so glad to be back with you. Hope you had a good weekend. And you eventually saw the premiere of our show on Friday.
What do you mean eventually?
Well, it wasn't at the normal time, but...
Look, it was an hour late. Calm down.
Oh my gosh, he's
Somebody
snippy.
had already left the building.
Right? I had to. I tried to put up the post. It turned out to not ever upload, and so Bradley redid it.
Oh my God. This has just been a cavalcade. First of all, Michael.
Yeah.
The journey we've been on. The good news is our good friend Q is back in the saddle producing the quality content you see before you. And we won't, that just means you're seeing this at the normal time today. But on Friday, it was just kind of a cluster. Actually, I think by the end of Friday, we have figured out how to post this show without someone else's help.
Next time, it'll be better.
Remember that, yeah.
Good luck to all of us. But anyway, thanks. Special thanks to myself and Dawn.
Yes.
For making this possible.
This broadcast possible. And if you're listening right now on the radio, you're like, what are they talking about? Well, we do have a YouTube channel, and we are filming this right now for our YouTube audience. So if you want to ever hop on there, like and subscribe, we would really appreciate that. Or if you're listening to the podcast.
Yeah,
Either
absolutely.
Way, there are 3 ways to enjoy this special Blinded by the Item.
Let's get into some of those very special blind items today. Let's kick off the week with this first one here. The biggest reason this former A-minus list reality star is fighting so hard to keep custody of the kids has nothing to do with her feelings towards their father, like she says. It's because she sees each one of them as her own personal ATM, just like with their siblings. The biggest reason this former A-minus list reality star is fighting so hard to keep custody of the kids has nothing to do with her feelings towards the father, like she says. It's actually because she sees each and every one of them as her own personal ATM, just like their siblings.
I mean...
That's dark.
Dark or just obvious?
That too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And by that you mean...
Yep. Say it.
What? What are you going to say?
What are you going to say?
I'm going to say Black China.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Not Black China. Okay.
I was going to say Kim Zolciak.
One of our favorites. Yes. Anytime
yes.
Kim or Croy pop up in the blinds, I make sure to bring them straight to you because, again,
they're our favorite.
They are. We watched their home sale for like 2 years.
Oh my God, they make it so easy.
The biggest reason why Kim Zolciak is fighting so hard to keep custody of the kiddos has nothing to do with her feelings against Croy. It's because she sees each and every one of them as her own personal ATM, just like their siblings.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's probably from both sides. Like, I imagine that the custody in this particular case, they're both thinking about the finances of it all, because by all accounts, their kids have helped their finances up to this point, not just one or the other.
And whoever gets full custody gets child support from the other one, which means they don't have to work as hard. And we all know neither of them like to work hard or pay their bills. So
yeah, I feel like the decisions about the custody, whatever that means, has more to do with finances than it does. I mean, you know, this, I don't know, there's a lot.
These two.
Yeah.
Now, we've heard on the Bravo Next Gen, Ariana open up a little bit about the fact that, and actually got called out right there. Actually, I think it was Watch What Happens Live. It was Kim being asked point blank, where's all that money? And
to her credit, she owned it.
She did. She absolutely said, yeah, she dipped into some of the money that she made. Ariana's like, I don't even know what I've made throughout my life. And if you're wondering who these other kids are, they have a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a pair of an 11-year-old twins. So there are still 4 underage kids that right now there's a custody battle between Kim and Croy. And if their couch battle or their bed battle, who gets that, is any indication, I don't think the child battle is going to go smoothly.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, a judge is just going to tell them what they have to do. They won't have any type of, they won't resolve it between themselves. So.
Yeah, and even then, I don't know that we should plan on there being any resolution in the short term.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they also benefit from the drama.
Yeah.
You can't just tape the kids down the line like you did your house.
Oh, my
No.
God.
Remember when they actually put tape down and said, this side is your side, this side is my side?
Tell me how long that worked. Because remember, it wasn't long before we were watching 911 footage of the police going to the house because Croy was in he was in the wrong bathroom at the wrong time. And
he's in her closet, like spying on her and sleeping in there and trying to catch her stealing his stuff.
For a long time, they were sleeping in the same bed, which ask me how I think that was helping.
Right.
Not at all.
So we'll see. But again, that back and forth is far from resolved. But let's go into some more blind items here. This A-list TV and movie actor sure wasn't looking very sober to the thousands of people who saw him partying next to this foreign-born A-plus list musician buddy. No wonder the young wife was nowhere to be found. This A-list TV and movie actor sure wasn't looking very sober to the thousands of people who saw him partying next to his foreign-born A-plus list musician buddy. No wonder the young wife was nowhere to be found. You gave a very knowingly sounding, Dawn. What you thinking?
Well, I did see that at the Bad Bunny concert, John Hamm was dancing. I watched him dance, and then it was like, compare it to Becky G, who was in another section, and she's like doing a whole video with, cameras up her skirt and stuff.
What?
Well, she was shaking and shaking it. It was great.
Cameras up her skirt.
Well, she was doing some booty stuff, they had a camera down low at her booty. But John Hamm was like doing this. He's doing this like thing. You can't see me right now.
Vibes.
Yeah, it was like a real island vibe. He had on a bucket hat.
He wasn't doing booty stuff.
No, he wasn't. He was doing a real.
They weren't up his skirt.
No.
He was doing a real I don't know what it was. He looked like he was partying with Jimmy Buffett or seemed weird.
Who was his pal?
Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny. So in the video? Or because he was at the concert. Got it.
According to the blind items, John Hamm didn't look very sober to the thousands of people who saw him partying next to Bad Bunny. No wonder why his young wife was nowhere to be found. I will say we do have to talk a little bit about this because there's been this long, and we've heard him, and he's been in the blinds about his sober journey. He did open up recently, like a couple months ago, and say, I've never once said I quit drinking. Did I go back or did I go to rehab? Yes, I absolutely did. But as part of my journey, I will still drink occasionally. So this idea that he is completely sober and never drinks.
So calling him out for it.
Yeah, it's an idea that we can probably stop having in the blinds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has a different thing they're going through.
Yeah.
And so. Yeah.
Doesn't mean the blinds aren't going to call him out, though.
Well, that's true.
Especially if he's
Talked
vibing at a concert.
Mm-hmm. We don't know what he went to rehab for also. Alcohol, but it could have been something else,
Yes. Definitely.
Just so you guys know, there's these things called drugs.
What are those?
And I have no idea. I didn't see in those videos when I wasn't looking for his young wife, Anna Osceola, if she was there or not. But, yeah.
She obviously wasn't a part of the fun, according to the blinds. But, I don't know, maybe she had something to do. She just didn't want to go. She's like, you go. I'll be fine.
Right.
I'm going to stay home, take a nap.
I just love that those two are besties now because they look like they had a really good time at the SNL 50 and on SNL. And now they're just apparently best friends.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny and John Hamm.
Well, and he's got like this new chapter of his career. He's probably just feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Good for him indeed. Let's keep rolling on with the blinds today. You guys are absolutely crushing them. We'll get a couple more paparazzi shots before next month's movie release between this A-list singer/actor/director and the higher on the list actor. But then it's back to the contract relationship with this up-and-coming actor who is filming the video game adaptation and taking over the iconic action franchise. So we've got a couple of more paparazzi shots likely here in the next month before the movie's release between this A-list actress/singer/director and the higher on the list actor. But then it's going to be back to the contract relationship with this up-and-coming actor who is filming the video game adaptation and taking over an iconic action franchise. A lot of moving parts there, but we're looking for 3 people.
Is the action franchise, that's not Bond, is it?
It is not a Bond experience.
I'm going to guess And say Zoe Kravitz and Austin Butler.
You've got 2 of the 3.
Okay.
Meatloaf.
And then...
So we'll get a couple more paparazzi shots before next month's movie release between Zoe Kravitz and Austin Butler. But then it's back to the contract relationship between her and this up-and-coming actor who is currently filming a video game adaptation and taking over an iconic action franchise.
So she's going to be paired up with someone else, and this is a person with a franchise and a adaptate. Like the game is becoming a movie.
Exactly. Yep.
Is it Mortal Kombat?
No.
Okay.
But I had to think.
Is it Street Fighter?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So someone's in Street Fighter. Oh, God.
And he's also taking over an iconic action franchise.
An iconic action franchise. He is
led by a long-time A-plus list action star.
Like Vin Diesel or somebody?
Tom Cruise?
Older than that.
Not Mission Impossible.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
You're getting warmer.
Oh. Rambo.
Sylvester Stallone. Oh, yeah. Who's taking over for... We just talked about this.
Yeah.
Who's taking over for Sylvester Stallone?
Can you describe him again?
They didn't really say much more than just an up-and-coming actor. I believe he has... I mean, I would say like a B-list. Again, this might be a tough get for the two of you, just because we haven't seen a ton of him.
Yeah, I feel like his name is not going to be on the tip of my tongue, but I do remember last week we talked about this new role.
Yeah, I don't think you two are in the target audience for To All the Boys I Loved Before on Netflix.
No.
I don't know what any of that is.
I don't know.
Well, the lead of that was a character named Peter, and it was played by Noah Centineo.
Oh, him.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So according to the blind items, we're going to get a couple more paparazzi strolls between Zoe Kravitz and Austin Butler here before their next movie comes out, which of course is Caught Stealing. Mm-hmm. I do believe it's either the end of this month or end of September, one of the two.
I can tell you the exact date.
Please do.
8/29.
8/29. Okay, so it is in a week and a half. But then it's going to be back to the contract relationship between her and Noah Centineo.
I need to see, and maybe in the comments of our YouTube show here, somebody can give me what else he's been in, because he was in something significant that we should remember.
The Recruit, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, The Perfect Date, The Fosters, To All the Boys I've Loved Before. So that obviously keeps coming up.
Okay.
Warfare was his most recent movie. He was in that one with Joseph Quinn and Will Poulter, and that was most recent. But then he's also going to be in the upcoming Street Fighter adaptation.
Okay.
And Rambo.
And he's going to be the new Rambo.
Oh my gosh.
That new Street Fighter, by the way, Jason Momoa, also part of that, as is 50 Cent.
Choose your fighter.
Oh my God.
A few professional wrestlers.
That's actually, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, should be fun. They've tried before and failed miserably.
They have.
So we'll see if this is a good one.
Well, good luck to them.
Good luck to them, and good luck to you as you try to solve these blind items today. It's your moment here to remember to like and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell in the top right corner.
So that you can find out that maybe the post is delayed because Dawn and I can't figure out
Quinn's back.
how to, well, we hope.
Maybe we broke something.
No, it's fine.
You're breaking the land speed record today as you were going through these blind items rapidly.
Pew, pew.
Let's see if we can do another one here and keep the correct train rolling with this one here. In apparently a moment of weakness, this foreign-born A-list action actress decided to give her honest opinion on the industry. Her manager then called her and reminded her that industry is the reason why she's worth tens of millions of dollars, and she quickly backtracked.
Oh.
Yeah, this is always fun.
And apparently a moment of weakness, this foreign-born A-list action actress decided to give her honest opinion on the industry. Her manager then called her and reminded her the industry is the reason why she's worth tens of millions of dollars, and she quickly backtracked.
I think I know who this is, but let's slow it down a little bit for the benefit of those out there.
Foreign-born A-list, mostly action actress.
She has been most notably a superhero.
She has been a superhero.
And she has not, I think, up to this point, weighed in. She doesn't typically wade in on like like behind the scenes stuff or like her own thoughts and opinions about things? Are we talking about
reason why that
Wonder Woman? Gal Gadot?
Gal Gadot, yeah.
According to the blind items, Gal Gadot, in a moment of weakness, apparently opened up and decided to give her honest opinion on the industry. Her manager then called her and reminded her quickly, oh, by the way, that industry is the reason why you're worth tens of millions of dollars. And she soon backtracked.
It's a hard place for an actor to be in, I imagine, because, just knowing when you're comfortable speaking out about those things and like choosing which moments, you have to really calculate, when you want to say certain things, mostly because I imagine a lot of people are listening who are going to have opinions about whether or not you're going to be in their next project, which is sad and, unfortunate, but also true.
Yes.
Yes. And yes.
Especially for
and
I mean, we don't really want to get into it here,
yeah, but I mean, she's an actress who was a former Miss Israel. She's an Israeli-born actress. So again, there's all of that as well. So again,
she was also in the Israeli army.
Yeah, but if I remember the story correctly, so that we're not dancing around it too much, but she was having an opinion about Snow White.
Yes, she made a comment that Snow White, the only reason why there was not as much success that Snow White should have had is only because of the political discourse and everything else around it.
And I will say, because other people in that movie did speak out, and there's been controversy around that person. So it's, again, like actors should have the ability to speak their mind.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But you can also see, obviously.
She was under a lot of pressure, I think was the most, which is totally understandable. Yeah.
And some might call out her acting ability. So people immediately were like, maybe that wasn't the only reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and it just gives, it's, then open game or free reign for trolls.
Of course.
Which women in Hollywood know a lot about.
There you go. Let's keep rolling on with the blind items today. How about this one here? Not only was this rich Nepo baby aware of the post her friend put out in reference to her in-laws, the Nepo baby wrote most of it. Not only was this rich Nepo baby aware of the post her friend put out in reference to her in-laws, the Nepo baby actually wrote most of it.
The Nepo baby put out...
So the friend of the Nepo baby put out a post. And not only was that Nepo baby, who's also rich, aware of it, she actually wrote most of it, according to the blind items.
Hailey Bieber?
No.
So a Nepo this isn't like a Beckham thing, is it?
It is.
Oh, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so are we talking about the... Oh, God, I forget where we are now. Does this have to do with Brooklyn and Nicola? Mm-hmm. But who's the Nepo baby? Brooklyn?
Well, actually, they all are technically rich Nepo babies, but one's a little bit richer than the other, and that would be Nicola. So not only was Nicola Peltz aware of the post her friend put out in reference to her in-laws, she actually wrote most of it.
I don't know that post.
I don't either.
That's what I'm confused by.
Well, there was a post that went out recently here that basically just completely called out the Beckhams for being terrible people. Let me actually find it here before I incorrectly quote it. It is, it's lovely.
It's lovely.
It's so good. So, a friend of Nicola Peltz took to Instagram and is joining in the conversation during the red hot Beckham feud. Everyone's been kissing the Beckhams behind, and she doesn't use that word forever. And Nicola was the first to stand up for her values.
Okay.
She goes on to tell everyone how good of a friend she is. And I love seeing people who spend years in therapy over toxic family ties coming here and judging someone who's actually had the guts to walk away from a toxic family. Everyone's been kissing their behinds forever. Yada, yada, yada. What a good friend. That's a very long post. And according to the blind items, a post that maybe Nicola had her hand in.
I mean, if you believe the blind, sure. Okay, so Nicola was like, post this. But other than that, I would say... why did you enter the chat, ma'am? Yeah. Right? Like, what is the point of stirring that particular pot that's not your own?
Right. Yeah. And also...
Meaning nobody needs friends like that. Please do not make my life harder by stirring the pot. However, if Nicola's the one that did it, girl, do you think you're really helping the situation?
Girl, you are an actress. You've been in some major projects. And just the best thing you can do for revenge is to be successful. So just focus on that. Quit bringing... You don't have to be in the tabloids because of the drama still. Just go be successful and work.
Well, I will say that's what the Beckhams do. So, like, they need to take that,
Yeah.
They need to take that advice themselves.
Are you sure? Because according to her, the moment the Beckhams couldn't control everything, they started planting fake press to make her look bad in the public eye.
I'm sure they did.
I've known her for years. She's genuine. She's humble, and she refuses to live in a fake world.
Okay.
So if you don't know the real story, don't come here talking crap.
I don't deny that may very well be true, but that means you're just playing right into their hands by posting it on the internet.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're just stirring the pot even more.
So obviously that friend was replying to a post.
No, she put this out completely. Yes.
Yeah.
She just put this out there because she was sick of seeing all of the backlash coming towards her friend.
She had just had it done for her friend.
And keep in mind, this was also, I believe, with a picture of the two of them during the recent vow renewal. Before you ask, yes, they've been married for 3 years.
Yeah, they did their wedding over, essentially, because she didn't like the way it went, because Victoria was a biatch.
And guess who wasn't at this second wedding?
They weren't.
Victoria.
Any of the Beckhams.
Yeah.
Zero Beckhams.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Beckham-free affair.
But the Peltzes were like, yeah, we'll do it. What do you want? I do kind of enjoy the drama because it's so petty. But like you guys, for like literally the most privileged people on the planet.
I know.
And this is trash.
I mean, if it were any of us and like, let's say in a real world scenario, you're just a normal gal and your mother-in-law steps in and does a dance with her son, you would just deal with it. Would it suck? Would people chatter and talk? Yes, but it wouldn't become a war. It's like a princess who's been given everything in her life and she's always gotten her own way, just to see the other side here, is like, but that's not fair. Nobody should treat me like that. You know? Was it an awful thing to do? Yeah. But at the same time, yeesh.
So there
not
you
the
go.
End of the world.
That's the latest in the Beckham beef. Also, just to let you know, Brooklyn is a grown man who's fully capable of making his own choices. He's an adult who's perfectly aware of his life and what he wants, and he's living it. So she's not holding anyone hostage.
I don't think he knows
This
what he
sounds
wants.
like a very mature conversation we're having right now.
I am done pretending to be her friend. But that is everything that was in that very long post of hers applied to our conversation. You can check it out on Instagram. It's fun and dramatic.
I can only imagine the comments. Or wait, were there even comments allowed?
I think there were, because she started responding to other comments.
Oh, that's nice.
It got even better.
All in. Okay.
Let's roll along with another blind item here. The latest blowout fight between this foreign-born A-list singer and his wife is over the fact that for the first time in years, the A-lister is back to partying with some of the most problematic people from his past, including this former B-list child star who hasn't worked since getting caught sending pics to underage girls.
Whoa.
Womp womp.
The latest blowout fight between this foreign-born A-list singer and his wife is over the fact that for the first time in years, the A-lister is back to partying with some of the most problematic people in his past, including the former B-list child star who hasn't worked since getting caught sending pics to an underage girl.
Who is that?
We're going to find out as we continue playing Blinded by the Item. Like and subscribe.
That's a good tie-in
Yes,
tease.
thank you.
Bring it all
right.
back. But I go back to my question, who is that?
We're going to find out.
Is that person someone from Nickelodeon?
They are checking.
Like a Drake and Josh situation?
Not Nickelodeon.
Okay.
So
all right.
somebody who literally, not Nickelodeon, Disney?
Okay.
A Disney star who was creeping on underage girls.
I think it was one in particular that photo was sent to.
Oh, it's not Dax Shepard.
Oh my God.
No, you just said it. What's his name?
Drake Bell?
So it's not Drake Bell.
Nope. This is on the Disney side of things.
born.
Again,
Disney.
it's a B-list child star. I don't know if his
But
name
the
is going to be at the
A-list
tip of your tongue.
Yeah, let's go back
actor
to the
is his
other
friend.
part.
Well, let's hear the blind item again here. Yes, the latest blowout fight between this foreign-born A-list singer and his wife was over the fact that for the first time in years, the A-list singer is back to parting with some of the most problematic people in his past, like this former child star.
It's not Bieber?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
And again,
well, that makes sense. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's way less complicated than I thought it was going to be.
And I don't know if the two of you are going to get to... Do you remember Kyle Macy?
No.
Yes.
The name Macy. He goes by one name. He was the little brother from That's So Raven.
Mm-hmm.
He, had a problem recently where... not a problem, but 5 years ago, I think he sent a picture to an underage girl.
No.
There was also a friend of Bieber, little twist, I think, that broke into Kyle's house and robbed his brother. There's lots of drama with those people, and now they're hanging out with Bieber again.
Okay.
Okay.
So there you go.
That's not good. But you know what is? Hanging out with us on the radio on myTalk Monday through Friday. Downloading us wherever we get our podcasts. Like and subscribe and leave a review. And of course, like and subscribe our YouTube channel. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Bye!
Blinded by the item.